Celebration, and tonight they send Chris Bass.
Their only meeting of the season. Dan Shulman, Buck Martinez, Hazel May. The Peterson's getting a start in the field for the first time.
The shutout back in May, he threw 50.
IL. He is the catcher tonight, and we are underway here with the Rogers on the infield and ever so slightly in the outfield as he takes one out before the game. Is he going to eliminate any? And a swing and a miss. Good.
Is getting better, but that back's still not 100%. Bassett and Chapman were teammates in Oakland, and Bassett.
And that one got away from him.
And this is a curveball that gets away from him, and no place for
season, including one here in this series, and he's got the attention of.
Actually had 3 home runs in the game.
And missed inside with a cut. Bassett trying to collect himself on the mound. Fouled off, and it's 2-2.
That's the one thing you want from your starting pitcher, always to pitch to you.
And a swing and a miss. He'll take that as well.
Hitters. He'll use it inside to the lefties as well to try to view this season. He's a switch hitter.
In there, 0-2.
Boy, seen 2 pitches. Go ahead and try it.
And he got him. Look at the movement. Much like the George Springer that he has been for almost the entirety.
Keaton Wynn will make his first big league start. This is only his 4th. He's advertised as a strike.
And kind of 2-3.
Which is a 70 going back to the minor leagues.
Line, but guys, Gabe Kapler is happy to get Alex Cobb tonight. Maybe Sean Manaea tonight. Guys who have been starters but didn't get.
He is a starter.
Ripped to left field, but caught by Jock Peters all year.
Yeah, and he's got quite a personality as well. He says
the Blue Jays so far, but the results not so much. A line out to second. In the hole, 0-2.
A couple of stitches taken out of that left hand.
And he got him.
Ball yet, which he says is a pretty good sign.
Clubhouse, they know how good they can be and what's supposed to have. And really the good news, and we talked about it last night as well, it's not like they're 5 entering play tonight.
Yeah, and I think 500 than the Yankees and the Blue Jays right there. Yankees won again just from third base so far this season.
Swing and a miss as Bass try to do anything they can to make it a special year in the.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, they're going to do their best to try to keep him. But
big time buyers, you know, the Yankees. A start for the injured Michael Conforto, which also takes much better numbers against right. Tried ABC and Bass. Chapman charging. Dugout.
Watch this sequence here. He says, no, not that pitch. A shake, that means fastball. He just doesn't like the location.
Much energy in thinking about what pitch he. This is a term we've never heard before. Titters.
Well, I mean, you know what? Understand me. Yeah, you call it. You go ahead and place. He said it's easy to do when you're singing. Now I think about mechanics, pitch street.
2 to Luis Matos. Got it.
Mr.
Invitation to the home run derby this year with the All-Star game in Seattle. The last time he was in it was in his team. Vladdy beat him 40-39. Look how exhausted. Rodriguez are the first 2 names that have been announced as contestants.
Atmosphere, I think it's going to help him. I don't think it can hurt him.
He's getting into now. Vladdy said he did it for family in Cleveland, obviously long before.
Yeah, I think Snyder clan.
Rounded to short, backhanded pick by Brandon Crawford.
Jay's rookie at the time as a talent with a beautiful swing.
Of course. The middle and through a base hit. We don't know. The voting is finished up. Matt Chapman won't be. Rangers fans. And they also elected Jonah Heim, so at least 4 stars, 6, and 3 of them obviously will be catch. And Chapman gets past first base, and Chapman.
And this is an ill-advised throw by Jackson baseball.
So Chapman into scoring position. Voting. You got to believe Bo Bichette is a for team.
Yeah, I think Bo's got to be on the team. Having a terrific season.
Merrifield bounces one to short. Crawford will throw him out. roll, and he had a 28-inning scoreless streak at one.
You know, it's all about how you do over the course of 32, 33 starts. We're pitches now.
Fouled off with San Francisco the same year that you could look around the majors, Buck, and you wouldn't find
both regulars for a long time. And you know, Yount, Gantner, and Molitor have been linked at the hip since they
center field, and that's a base hit. Varsho,
you see him holding that target up high, right at the top.
You know, one last thought on
late in the season, their first game, and they were something else. Ended up with Trammell. They were quite in tandem.
Outside, 2-0 on Wade, who was traded away from the thing because of that batting average thing that he's got going. When you hit 383,
Giants team.
A little bit low, and it's
off, man. Now you're getting to the potent bats of the
Chapman in at third as Bassett pumps in his Diamondbacks. They're a half game ahead of the LA Dodgers.
After a slow start, their pitching hasn't been.
A starter in the All-Star game and some sneaky MVP consideration for the kind of year that he's off to so far. Good.
Strike the ball, breaking ball, and a strike.
That is
back to his pitch count, and
yeah, and he stepped off. He used a distance. In there, 3-2, and that's another disengagement pitch he wants to throw, and it paid off.
We have seen him up to 95 with his fastball, so it's quite a
through 2 2/3 tonight. Called hot. A good 2 innings is the opener tonight for the Giants. Late swing there, but that pitch off in time. It was close.
The umpires don't.
3-2 as Bassett tries to strand a couple. There they go, and it is strike 3 called. Thrown out J.D. Davis after the strikeout. Tom Payne explaining it was a balk that should have been called. So leading off the bottom of the third, the ground ball to second. He is from Ali Bintu. And he said, including tonight? One.
Expansion is on the table, but I think Ollie's going to.
But he drafted a year later in the 5th round. So it paid off for
the river from Omaha. Ollie Swanson went.
Baseball players come from everywhere. More so than sends one out to Estrada at second. The air quality, and we send our thoughts to everybody who's Jay's wrapping up a series. As Patrick Bailey leads off the young Danny saw that movie a lot.
When they saw the snakes.
Really? 0-2. And he got him.
On his game. This is the pitch that he goes to.
Later, who grounded out in his first at bat. And now John Tumpane is still hearing something he doesn't like. They're asking for a balk. Yeah. As long as he comes. Bichette underhand to Espinal on to first.
And watch this little flip. It's low. Espinal,
who struck out in his first at bat. And he struck out on that.
The big leagues hitting the fastball. And then
left center. Going back with room is Varsho.
Players change their personality, demeanor when they're not hitting. Marks to believe he can get back to the Vladdy Guerrero we know.
Of the 4th, loops one to shallow right, and it is caught.
He's half member, of course.
The Giants have a number of guys who can
cut team.
And Wynn strikes out. So here's Vladdy. Whoa, and that hurt.
I'm fine. Jose Menestrala trying to worry about an injury, but you can see it hit him.
Coach is on the mound. There's nobody up in the bullpen, and again, Wynn is an Chapman. Which is the splitter, and it's much different than, say, a Gosman's. Threw it again to get Chapman and end the inning. Make a play.
And you know they're going to give Dalton all kinds of grief over it. It's not even raining here, and the guy's got a number.
Handed by Bichette, and Crawford is down. Is there a guy who comes to mind for? And they're here at the ballpark celebrating. Scoreless game. Field back and makes the catch all the way to second. He gets back.
Way to go. And he's got good speed. Obviously, as Kevin Kiermaier, you would hope, has a chance.
And with Kiermaier and Varsho coming in and the way that they can play the outfield.
Kiermaier and Springer would say.
To diving Bichette. That'll be a base hit.
He can't get to it. Played in the game last night, went 0 for 3 with a strikeout.
They are undermanned offensively, missing some of their regulars. As Nate Pearson is now up in the bullpen. He's been up against it a few times tonight. Lined right. Varsho, Merritt. He's going to do more than try to do it. And that's the first.
Very patient. He just squares around. You know what?
So now Merrifield. Line more really towards the second baseman. Just trying to get. There he goes.
Base. Strong arm and quick tag.
For the second out. And that clipped Kirk.
Comes inside, and you can see it just catches his jersey.
Box. Near the top of the pinball, clubs one to left center. Oh, and Peterson.
Some night, good support for his pitch.
By Meza. And a swing and a miss. He got him.
Ago, and then 7 in the next outing, and 5 anticipate a ball being pulled when he calls that pitch.
You mean that slow curve? Austin Slater has not struck out. Got it.
At least there's something to shoot for.
I think the answer is 1-2. The count on. And a soft liner to the first inning. 6 shutout innings. With a career high 12 strikeouts. Right field line, foul.
Use that hard splitter very effectively. Chris Bass.
Kind of hung up there.
Yeah.
Back. It is gone.
It started here on this homestand. Big time homer by a big time hitter.